Hi everybody, my name is Wes Wheeler. I'm the Sales and Marketing Coordinator with Taye Drums. I'm sitting here with our new artist, Josh Collazo, with the band Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. Came down to pick up his new kit today and thought we'd sit down and ask a few questions. Josh, tell us a little bit about Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros.
Well, we're a 10-piece band out of Los Angeles, California, and I guess our sound is pretty big. We have a lot of different influences. We don't kind of stick to any specific genre, but there's definitely country influence, rock and roll, Motown, folk, psychedelic music, all kind of thrown together. So it's a big smorgasbord, but it's definitely fun, a very, very communal vibe to it.
Tell us a little bit about your tour. You guys are going to be on the road a lot this summer.
Yeah. 49 shows.
49 shows in how many days?
Well, we leave May 23rd, and we will be back, I think, around August 15th.
Oh my goodness.
So.
You guys are going to be busy.
Yeah, very busy. And then actually I'll be doing double duty on the second leg of the tour because I'm going to be playing with the opening band as well.
Oh wow.
So.
That's good. I'm sure the drums will be happy. They get played a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And where are you guys going to start up on your tour?
We start out in Big Sur at the Henry Miller Library, and it's actually a smaller show, but it's, I guess, I've never been there, but I've heard it's a lovely venue. And
you guys will be doing a lot of the festivals as well this year.
Yeah, we're doing Lollapalooza, Bonnaroo, Sasquatch Festival, Telluride Bluegrass Festival. And,
does anyone expect to see Sasquatch at the Sasquatch Festival?
I hope so. If not, I'm going to dress up like Sasquatch.
He might be out of focus if you see him. Came to know about Taye through a tour in Australia. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we just recently went to Australia for a few weeks, about a month ago, and while I was out there, my friend had a kit by Taye, and so I used that for 2 or 3 shows, and it just sounded great and projected the way I wanted to. And then when I got back, I started looking into the company, and we ended up doing a one-off show out in New Orleans, and the backline kit that they had was a Taye kit as well, and so I felt like it was in the stars. So what were your first impressions on the Taye kit? You played on a Studio Maple, I'm going to assume. Studio Maple. Well, the one thing I noticed was just the attack and the response was a lot sharper for me, and the projection of the drums. Normally I was using a vintage Slingerland kit, and it just didn't project the way I wanted to in a live setting, and so I was just looking forward to making the jump from that and getting a better tone out of the drums, rather than beating through them.
Right. So you don't have to do as much work.
Exactly.
So tell us a little bit about why what set you chose, and the series, and why you chose that series and setup.
Well, I chose the StudioBirch mainly just because I'm looking for something that's going to be punchy and crisp and be able to work in a live setting. And I'm pretty much using standard sizing, 24-inch bass drum, 16 tom, or floor tom, 13-inch rack tom. I'm a pretty little guy, so I don't want to have too much distance in between.
You get a 14x7 snare drum with that kit too.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Okay, yeah. Tell us a little bit about some of the. I know you do a lot more than just Edward Sharpe because, I mean, just one gig just isn't enough for us drummers. We have to do a lot. We have to keep busy with our hands. And so tell us a little bit more about what you've done in the past and how you gained experience to wind up on such a busy and popular gig.
Well, I started my professional music career playing with the Eddie Reed Big Band, which played authentic swing tunes from the 30s and 40s. And from there, I kind of just branched out and tried to make a name for myself, at least in that scene. And I had my own New Orleans style band for a while, and then I also play, still currently, with Jonathan Stout and his Campus 5. And I do a lot of traveling gigs with them and recording as well. Just recently, I just recorded an album with a guy named Henry Wolf, and that should be out by the end of the year, hopefully. That's more of a like 70s vibe, I guess, kind of McCartney-ish. That's at least what we're going for. And then actually I just did some recording with a girl named Samantha Shelton, and she's kind of, some of the stuff is a little like early jazz, and then some of it's actually kind of poppy, like Motown, soul stuff. So that's what I've been working on lately, other than the Edward Sharpe stuff. It's been going good. So.
Very cool. Yeah, I noticed, you know, when you were playing earlier, you really had that New Orleans second line stuff kind of happening, and we really enjoyed the brushwork you were doing. So.
Oh, cool.
I noticed you mentioned playing with Jonathan Stout and the Campus 5, and I noticed in your playing you were doing a lot of really cool swing stuff. So tell us a little bit about the kind of stuff you like to play. Is that you seem like you know your history of drums just from your playing?
Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I love playing early jazz, early swing, especially. Basically, a lot of 4 on the floor on the bass drum, a lot of press rolls on the snare, a little bit of hi-hat stuff. Kind of in the vein of Gene Krupa, George Wettling, Big Sid Catlett. So as far as jazz goes, that's what I like to play. I love listening to modern jazz. I'm not really like a player for modern jazz. It's not my bag, unfortunately. But as far as rock goes, I'm a big fan of John Bonham, Ringo, Alan White, Dave Grohl. So I mean.
Well, Josh, thank you so much for coming in and joining the Taye family and partnering up with us. We look forward to seeing you guys all over the place. Hopefully, hearing you guys in more places than just on the radio or on videos that we see. And anytime you have any questions, you can call us here at Taye. We're just glad to have you on board, and thanks for coming down for the interview.
Well, thanks for having me.
Pleasure.
You guys have been so supportive. So
I appreciate it.
Really appreciate it.